Massive Wagons.
Yeah, that's us.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Oh, likewise.
Nice to be here.
Thank you.
Like last time we met you,
Steelhouse.
but it was about a year and a half ago or something like that.
Not Steelhouse?
Nozfest or something.
Was it Nozfest? In Southampton?
Yeah.
Remember it?
What have you been up to lately then?
Not really.
We recorded an album.
Have you?
That's been
Yeah.
yeah. It's been. I think that's the last kind of band project we've had. Really, recording our sixth album. Six albums.
Oh, yeah, crazy that.
Six now. House of Noise was.
That was the last album. Yeah.
That'll be fixed.
And then Small Nelson was 2018.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Prolific.
Can't get rid of us.
Prolific. Yeah.
Prolific.
Something like that.
Yeah. Well,
Begins with a P anyway.
It might be. Yeah. As long as the albums are good, I think there's nothing wrong with doing them at that rate. It seems to be that the modern way albums come less frequently, but there's much more of a kind of big deal made about them. Whereas historically the bands that we're into really they just write and keep writing.
And yeah, but you're rock and roll with a difference, aren't you? Because the way you write and with the humour and everything. The song.
Oh well, that's bad,
It's all very serious.
No, it's different, and that's why we've got 22,000 followers on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Stop counting. Facebook stopped. I don't know. There seemed to be a point when that didn't matter anymore. There was a point when how many likes you had, and followers and things was really.
I check it every day.
yeah,
Every day.
But yeah, well, I don't know. We've always believed that if you do anything to a decent standard for long enough, people will get on board.
People will just start putting up with you, and then because they realise you're not going away.
Tolerate, yeah.
It's tolerated.
But you're always headlining. You're never further down the bill, are you? Always headlining.
Oh, we've been there. We were there for long enough. Yeah.
It depends.
People's favourite.
It depends where really. It depends. We've got some other festivals that obviously in Europe we're much further down the pecking order, but that's kind of exciting and cool again because you go out to.
You got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
All these people haven't seen you before. You hold no opinions, do they? So you can only blow people's heads off, hopefully, or disappoint them massively.
They had to believe you formed back in 2009.
Yeah, something like that.
A long time.
Where's that going?
Need some highlights and some lowlights here.
No, it's all natural.
Hey, that was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's been waiting for that question all day. He's so happy you asked that.
No, we've it's been great. I mean, as we've always said that if things plateau or momentum dips and things, we didn't sell as many tickets this time around as we did the last time in this town. We'd find that hard.
Yeah.
So, but everything's been progressing and going up.
Yeah.
So we just keep going really.
I like the merch that you sell because it's a bit different, isn't it? We've got the tab book.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. Which is different. I didn't know anybody else that does a tab book.
No one can be bothered to do it. I mean, it was a lot of work to do. But yeah, Baz and I do this full time now, so you've really got to dedicate. We take it seriously. It's not. It's not 9 to 5, but it's like that mentality.
Fully professional.
It's a job. Well, but it's a job, and so we're we push our look in as wherever we can really. Yeah, just our dedication really.
Oh, well, yeah, you're busy at the moment, but I mean, you started out as a covers band, didn't you?
Yeah, we did, yeah. I think it's a great place for bands to start.
Yeah. And I'd like to say, what advice you give to new bands now?
Don't do it, it's a trap.
You really?
Yeah, no.
No, new bands come out, what advice would you give someone? Especially a covers band that's thinking of turning to do originals. I know a couple.
Stick at it, don't give up at the first hurdle. We've played with so many bands over the years that have blown us away and thought, these guys are great, these guys are going to go places, and then they just knock you on the head for some reason. I don't know, they fall out with the other members of the band, or they give up, or they think they're not getting anywhere, but you just got to stick it out, have faith in what you're doing and write the music you want to write. It does take work, and I've got to have good songs and play the right gigs, but just stick at it and figure it all out as you go. Don't give up.
Be prepared to be in it for the long haul as well. If you don't, a lot of it is, we joke about it, but a lot of it is persistence. If you can keep doing it, people people will take notice eventually. You know, if what you do is good.
I think I read an interview with Lizzie Hale, who said she'd been doing it for like 10 plus years and was on the verge of giving up. Yeah. Same with Blackberry Smoke, you know, they've been doing it for years and they've just had enough and they were going to give up, and then all of a sudden, because they've been around so long, the industry started going, well, these guys have been around for ages, you know, so they start taking an interest in, you know, and then it starts to take off and away they go, you know.
That, and maybe it just takes how long for you to get to be as good and your sound to be as good as it needs to be, you know.
Maybe just be in the right place at the right time, play that right.
Exactly.
Okay.
To
be honest, rock bands, if you want to, your overnight successes are all your sort of put together bands, aren't they? You know, your pop bands. They're the ones that make it overnight. Rock bands aren't. You're the product. You'll make it overnight. All the AC/DC, all the Who, all these bands, they've slogged it out. They slogged it out for years, playing gigs, 2-3 gigs every night. You know, cover gigs, whatever it takes, slogging it out around the world, and eventually, hopefully, it works. And that's how rock bands.
Well, they go on forever, and those ones put together last a few years, don't they?
Yeah. Which is why rock bands always have the best fans. You know what I mean? You sort of your fans stick with you through good albums and crap albums, and good members leaving and members joining. It's like their badge, isn't it? You know, if they like your band. And pop bands don't have that, I don't think.
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
No, they're manufactured.
Manufactured, that's the word. Manufactured. Yeah. Well remembered. I couldn't remember the word.
So we've got Download in June. Have you played Download before?
Only twice. Twice. Yeah, we played it.
We played to big festivals. Yeah.
We're playing Download again this year on the second stage, which is amazing. Which is a respected Download for sort of supporting us and what we do and putting us up the bill, which is amazing. And then we're off to another big one in Belgium, Grass Pop. We're playing that as well.
Are you?
Which is a big one for us as well.
Wow, yeah.
So can't wait for that.
It's a good one, the Belgium.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's been hard, especially over lockdown, like kind of Europe being off limits. You know, and all the when they did come back, the festivals, they were all like the rollover lineups from the year before, so there was no slots, no spaces. So you have to wait an extra year to see if you can get on, and then you've got to hope that your momentum that you've been building up hasn't vanished, because it's been 2-3 years. Your album that you put out hoping it would make you notice in Europe, that's lost its legs because it was out 2 years ago. It's just been a difficult time for everybody, you know. But we're all in. The good thing is, in a way, everybody's in the same boat, so we're all taking the same sort of route. So,
that's right. The cloud's gone now, hasn't it?
Hopefully.
It's all back to normal before now, isn't it?
That's knackered, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Cloud's back.
Now again. Well, it's warming up, isn't it?
Yeah. Totally, yeah.
Guys, best of luck tonight.
Oh,
it's going to be brilliant, I know. And we'll be down the front, of course.
No
problem. Yeah, you're really? Don't get too close.
On the barrier, watching you.
I think it's some flames.
I'm not at the back with my arms. There's no way, I'm down the front watching you.
Oh, wicked.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you're great to watch.
Thank you very much.
It's great to see you again. Bye.
Can't wait.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for taking time out.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having us. Appreciate it. Always.
Thank you, guys.